All right, next up we have Austin Ibarra, a Cuban American, and with the Communist Workers Platform, a labor and social justice activist.
Hello, thank you everyone. Appreciate you all coming out here today. So as a Cuban American, the question of why we support Cuba has been a question, it's taken me a very long time to answer, or even to start asking that question. Growing up in Miami, the lies that we are told about Cuba, its people, and what its country represents are pervasive. So why we support Cuba? Cuba stands as an example of a different world, of the possibilities that we, as the working class of the world, can achieve if we dare to fight for a different world. For 70 years, Cuba has shown an example of what it means to put workers in power and build a society that benefits everyone in terms of healthcare, education, and the sustainable economy that they've been able to build over the past 70 years. And this is why we support Cuba, not just because the United States opposes it, but also because of what it represents. Cuba stands as a symbol of hope for all of us. So why is it that the US, the United States government, opposes Cuba and its people? None of us here oppose Cuba. No workers throughout this country genuinely want to see harm come to the Cuban people and the project there. The United States government opposes Cuba because it stands as an obstacle to capital. It stands as an obstacle to the United States' influence in the region. So the United States, threatened by the expansion of other competitors throughout the world, is seeking to expand its influence, is seeking to open up new opportunities for investments. We see this happen in Gaza. We see this happen throughout the in the Ukraine war. All of these are fronts being opened up for the United States to expand its influence. Did they ask us if that's what we wanted? Do they particularly care if that's what we wanted here in the United States? Not at all. We are the ones who are not in charge. We don't get to make these decisions. The decisions are being made by people who want to make more money. It is being made by both Democrats and Republicans who have maintained this stranglehold on Cuba and its people for 7 decades. Both administrations of Biden and Trump have maintained Cuba on the state sponsor of terrorism list, have maintained the blockade, and now Trump has ratcheted up, along with the Cuba lobby and with Marco Rubio, the oil blockade, which has now costing the lives of the Cuban people. We are not just talking about suffering in terms of not being able to build hotels or expand meaningless things, but we're talking about access to electricity in hospitals. The rolling blackouts in Cuba as a result of the oil blockade have cost lives in just the past months. Lives of the Cuban people who have every bit in common with us as working people. So what is our role in this struggle? It's easy to see, or easy to think of, the power that Trump and his government has and feel hopeless or feel like we can't do anything. And yet, here we are today. Here we are putting together a whole lot of organizations and the potential for our understanding of the problem and then the ability to take it forward. We can organize for ending the blockade. We can pull together our power, especially as workers, to be able to put pressure on the capitalists who are pushing for these policies to terrorize the Cuban people with our money. So where we need to start is by recognizing the problems, recognizing that our unity lies in our stance as the working class, in our position in relation to the government, and by recognizing that our fight stands alongside with the people of Cuba and the workers throughout the world. So I want to end by a call when I say hasta la victoria siempre, se venceremos. Hasta la victoria siempre. Venceremos. Thank you.